Hello, baby half off. It is I, Lindsay, the blogger, and we are going to try to.
Introduce me.
And then this is my trophy husband, Benjamin.
No, I would like to be referred to as
Dr. Beard.
I was gonna say His Majesty, but Dr. Beard.
His Majesty. Okay, Dr. Beard and I. Well, we're at Baby Half Off. We're going to start a weekly vlog and a video blog. And this is our first one. Normally it's going to be me and some members of the staff, but luckily it is the week of love.
That's right.
So
and this is really my department. So let's talk about Valentine's Day.
And it has to be when we were married. I didn't want to hear about past girlfriends.
What? You didn't clarify that.
No, okay. Well, you think about your stories, and I'll tell mine then.
Well, no, I've got
okay.
My best Valentine's Day was when we were dating.
Yeah.
And I came to your house.
That was a good one.
And I was dressed to the nines.
Looking fine.
And I was looking fine. I was a little lightweight back then.
Less cheese in the
old
old
more
gut.
Svelte. The cheese consumption was still the same. I think it was similar. I just think that my metabolism,
let's blame it on
my
the
metabolism slowed down since then. But I came and got you flowers.
Right?
Yeah.
I think those were the last ones I've ever received from him. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I've gotten several. They were beautiful. They were yellow, long-stemmed roses.
Yes.
Yellow for friendship because we were not committed in a committed relationship
yet. Hanging out.
We still hang out. We aren't really committed. We just hang out. So anyway, but in those roses, what was there? It was
water.
A necklace.
Oh, a necklace. Yeah.
A beautiful necklace.
Gorgeous necklace. Where is that necklace, by the way? Where'd that?
Funny you bring that up.
Yeah. Is that in your jewelry box? Or?
It fell down the drain. Fell down the drain in my college apartment. It was a really sad day. So anyway, back to the Valentine's Day. Valentine's
Day was wonderful. We went out.
We did go out.
And
what did you get for Valentine's from me?
I got one of my favorite gifts, food. I got Krispy Kreme donuts.
A dozen. Glazed.
That's
with the hat. And this was a drive
12.
for me. It wasn't a baker's dozen. This was a drive for me because it isn't now like there's a Krispy Kreme around every corner. It was a good 40 minutes there and 40 minutes back.
Right.
And I made sure the red light was on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They were fresh.
They were hot.
The hot light.
And then I dropped the dozen donuts down the sink in my college apartment.
So my best was also, funny enough, before we had children. I think there's a running theme to that. Does the romance die after we have kids?
What is this romance that you speak?
I don't know. Ben today told me just a few hours ago that he was going to, how did you say it? It's going to be romantic. Bring back the romance. And I gave...
Yeah. Well...
And I gave him a look like this. Oh, that's nice. And then he got offended. But you know what? I'm just saying, okay, you go, man. You go. Game on.
Game on.
Game on.
Game on.
And you bring back romance, and I'll start cooking every night. Deal?
Deal.
You saw it here first. Your word is your bond. Okay, so my favorite Valentine's Day was also before we had children. We had been married for 2 years, and I think I just liked it because it was really simple. We spent time together. He came home from work, and I had made homemade lasagna and a homemade chocolate cake from scratch, his favorite. And we ate dinner by probably flashlights because we didn't have candles at that point in time.
Right. We were too poor to afford fire.
We were. So anyway, and then we actually danced to music. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
No, my worst Valentine's Day would be when we were in our first apartment in college, just after we were married.
That's my same.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Interesting you brought this up.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
We were getting married, or we just gotten married. It's my first time, folks. We had just gotten married, and we had some people that were coming up to visit us in our apartment. As a surprise, they called us and said they were on their way up that day. Right, and that's true. I came home, and you had that look in your eye, like this. That's the one. And you said, "We're gonna clean." Yeah, I was nervous. It was the first time they were gonna see our newlywed apartment. It's family members. Right. It was super important to me. Right. So for Valentine's Day, we cleaned. I just remember you mopping, and you were ticked. It was super hot. Angry mopping. It was angry mopping, while maybe not the most ideal for relationships, is actually really good. It was good for the floor. Cleaning. The floor was angry sparkling. Mopping is quite effective. It's a secret. Also means he doesn't know yet, and it's in what? You do not. I'm sorry. Did you hear me say that? Did you hear me say that? You know, it was hard when you put your hand like this. No. That was really hard. Well, I thought you were clogged from all of your allergies. I took a chance. Gambled and lost. Well, this Valentine's Day is secret, but I'll give you a hint. Okay. Okay. I'll give you a couple hints. Okay. Airplane. No. Flip-flop. Banana cream pie. Scrooge McDuck. Go. Those are your hints. And so, with that, let me give you hints for yours. Amazed. Mr. Clean, mop, take 2. Go. I like it. This was our first video blog. Thank you for tuning in. And we wanted to ask you, as the fans, what you would like to hear from us, from the staff. Do you want to hear about potty training tips or colic tips, potty training your husband's tips? Well, we haven't quite gotten there yet, so maybe we shouldn't be giving tips. You need to go change it pretty quick. Yeah. Okay, so send in your suggestions, concerns, questions. What do you want to know about the staff? And whether or not you'd like to see Dr. Beard, Your Majesty, back on the video camera. Don't worry about sending that in, folks. No, please do it. Okay, you are awesome. And thank you for tuning in to this week's Baby Half Off vlog. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh.